Well, alrighty, but everybody, welcome back over here to the channel. We are back for part 3 of, man, I still just have not thought of a title or name what to call this, but working on the big container that I got from the state. We're back for episode 3. Last night I filmed episode 2 and we got a lot of work done. I'll kind of show you guys, just give you guys a recap. If you haven't seen that video, I'll be popping it up right here for y'all to go check it out. Or I don't know which side, it's up on the screen somewhere. But I'll show you guys kind of what we got done last night a little bit. But you really need to go watch the video. So we got the pegboard in. The fishing rods will be going here, but we got the pegboard in with some hooks. And we got this shelf built. We still got to go screw it down. I got to go get some screws. We got the top up there sealed, and from the outside and the inside there, we put that spray foamy stuff on the outside. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a lot. We might even be bringing some stuff in here. I've got some stuff in the way that I need to get in here. So today's agenda, we are going to be finishing the shelf, building a whole other shelf right here. It's going to be 20 inches wide, same as this shelf, but I think it'll be 57 inches long, so it's going to be a good size shelf, but it's going to go right here off this. We need the room for the decoys up there, so it'll start like probably somewhere here, and it'll kind of be in the middle. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, we're going to be building another shelf, finishing that shelf, and just doing some more cleaning up. This needs re-sweeped again. And we might try to bring some stuff in here. Yeah, this end down here, I don't know, I'm not sure what to do with yet. I think probably gonna have to leave a lot of this. We might try to take some of this out in today's episode. I think we will, we'll have some time. But like I said in the last episode, all this is staying because I can bring power in here. I think we're gonna go ahead and bring power in here. These lights up above me right here are gonna stay because we might use those as the actual lights. As you guys know, we have the battery operated lights up top there. But those puppies will actually bring some nice light in here. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna get the shelf built. We might bring the fishing poles in here. We're gonna bring some decoys, just some stuff in here, try to get some stuff out of the way up in my parents' garage. So yeah, let's get going with today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe and let's get into it. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so I already got it measured up here. We're going 57 because that's the length of the sheet of plywood, and I ain't trying to waste no plywood because this sheet right here cost me 40 bucks. So we've got the 2x4 measured 57 inches because that's what this is. So I don't have a cameraman like I did last night, so all this is going to be self-filmed. So yeah, we're gonna get these cut and we'll get going on screwing them in. Alrighty, so we got her in here. I made a slit out for this here so it'll fit right over that. We're gonna do 40 inches. I've got it marked on both sides. We're gonna do 40 inches tall and see what that does. So I'm gonna set you guys up and we're gonna try to put this shelf in. Alrighty folks, there she is. I don't think we're gonna do free floating. I think we're gonna go ahead and put legs, or you know, we could just run one and 45 it down. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's got a little give to it. If you set something heavy on it, I don't think it'll hold up. But we're gonna go get the plywood. We've got to notch it, so I need to measure that and notch that where it is, so that plywood will go up against it, and we're gonna get the plywood put on it. All right, so this is definitely OSHA approved. Y'all probably thinking, Hayden, you done messed up. But no, I did that on purpose, totally. I totally did that on purpose. But this is definitely OSHA approved, you know, like Flair would say. Got it notched out there. She's giving her a little angle there. Not sure about that there, but yeah, it looks good on this side, so we'll just show it from this side. But yeah, that's the shelf. Looking pretty good. So I think we're gonna put legs on it. I think we're gonna have to put legs on it. I mean, it's definitely wobbly, so we're gonna get this screwed down, and then I'm gonna go get the legs cut, and we'll get the legs on it. So you guys just stay tuned. Alrighty folks, shelf is done. Looking good, nice and sturdy, perfect. So shelf is done. That's the only one I'll build. If we get any more, which I don't know if we'll have any room for anymore, but I don't think we'll need any more. So yeah, we got the shelf built, which is awesome. Made that completely myself, and you can tell that I made it myself. Yeah, shelf is built. So now I think we're gonna move on to sweeping the floor, cleaning it back out, because I had it clean and then now it's all dusty and dirty and everything. And I have thought of what we're gonna do with this thing right here. This tower, I'm gonna take all these breakers out and I'm gonna somehow attach, I either have to weld a new one or make a new one, but I think I'll hang my waders from right there. That's where my waders will go. It's freaking perfect because it's just about the right height, and we can put that thing across there for my boots, my wader boots to go through, and then my waders will just dangle right there. We'll have the decoys right there, decoys right here, boxes there, whatever goes there. Yeah, it's turning out perfect. So we're gonna get the floor swept, and we're gonna try to take that all out, all in one time lapse. So let's get into it. Alrighty folks, we have brought the decoys in. I've got my new pack of blue, I think they're blue wings. No, I think they're green wings. Yeah, green and teal. My new 6-pack of those. And then I've got all my kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't call them trash ducks, but they kind of are. They're kind of like my first ever decoys. So they're like the really cheap decoys, like my first ever ones I got. But I still throw them in the spread, like when I'm doing a big spread, because when I'm not doing a big spread, I'll just use my new, which I right now currently use AVNX decoys. Those are just what I have right now. But these are just kind of like I call them their Cabela's brand, so they're not like the best at all. But yeah, anyways, that's besides the point. I don't know why I said all that, but we're gonna try to get them hung up there and see what they look like. So I'll set you guys up and we'll try to get them hung up there. Well, alright guys, there it is. I mean, that's pretty much perfect. That's like literally perfect right there. Perfect height, that way we can still get stuff underneath them here. The only downside is we'll have to have that bucket to get them down, but that's totally fine. And if we want, we can put another, if I get more, we can put more, hang more off there. They'll just be a little bit more bulky, but literally perfect. So now I think we're gonna go get the dive bomb sillies and my bag of decoys, a big bag of AVNXs, and we're gonna get them down here and get them put in here, and we'll see what else we'll do. This episode, I'm sure, is getting pretty lengthy, but I think this is probably gonna be the last one I film for a while. so we might try to just get everything in here. I don't care how long this episode is, so we're just gonna try to get everything in here, get everything kind of organized, because I think this is all we're gonna be able to do for a while, until we can start working on some electricity stuff. So yeah, let's go get the other decoys and possibly the fishing thing. I'll have to see if I can get it off the wall, but let's go get the other stuff and get it down here. All right, it has probably been about an hour or so. I've been getting everything out of the loft and the garage up there. Off camera, I went ahead and hung this. This is what I was hanging my waders on. So I built this contraption. It's basically got horseshoes and wood, so the wader boots will slide right into the horseshoes. And we're gonna see if it'll work, see if there's enough clearance for the boots up top there. But I just decided to do that off camera and not bore you guys. But I have got a little load full of stuff on the side by side. Like, I don't know how well you guys can see, but all this is just hunting stuff, decoys, all sorts of stuff. Turkey hunting stuff, fishing stuff. We bought the fishing rack with us, which we're gonna be hanging up. I don't know what we're gonna do first. We're probably just gonna roll a whole time lapse of this so you guys can kind of see the process of how everything goes in. And then I'll show you guys basically everything once we're done. And yeah, that's really all I can think of, unless I think of something else, which I might, you never know, whatever else I want to do with this place. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the time lapse and get everything put in here. Let's go, baby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally done. We have got, not everything of course, I still got quite a bit of stuff. I just need to get tubs for a lot of it, and a lot of it will just be boring stuff, moving it in and just stacking it up, literally in tubs. But the main goal was to get this main stuff in here, so I'm gonna give you guys a tour of everything that's in here and let you guys see the finished product, sort of. Alright, so starting off, we have got all the fishing rods lined up. I think I have all mine in here. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. So I have catfish rod, couple spinning top rods, on my 4 bait casters. So yeah, we got the fishing rods lined up right there. Then we've got the wall. I don't have many Guggen baits that aren't already in my tackle box, which I can kind of go through that if you guys want me to. But I've just got some of my extra ones, and I've got some that are ripped up here. But yeah, I'm hoping to fill this wall up with Guggen baits and just baits in general is my goal. We move over right next to that, and we've got both my pair of waders. The pair on the left right there actually has a hole in it, so I'm not sure what to do with those, but yeah. So does the pair on the right, but it's not as bad, so that's what I'm using. We put my frog gigs right there. Then we have got my full dozen, the big brown bag, full dozen of Avian X flocked heads mallard decoys. Then we've got a half dozen of just Avian X full, like, I think just Avian X mallard decoys. Then we've got my 5 dozen dive bomb decoys. So, and then we've got, you guys have already seen this, we've got these decoys hanging here. Then I've got my spinner there. I only have one spinner. This guy is just decoration. He got chewed up by a dog a couple years ago, so he's just decoration, along with those antlers. Those are some that my family have shot that they don't want. But underneath here we have the turkey vest, turkey decoys. I have my Avian X turkey decoy, all that stuff right there. And that is basically it. That's basically the big part of stuff that I need to get moved out, and the interesting stuff, for that matter, that I need to get moved out. But like I'm saying, I hope to kind of do what Kendall Gray does. He has a wall full of stuff, and just start putting a bunch of stuff on there and just lining the wall up with some cool stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much gonna wrap up the series. You know, there's a lot more work to be done in here. We still have the whole other end that we need to rip stuff out, and we're probably gonna turn that into a like a recording place to do unboxes and stuff like that, but that'll be in the future. So the series is not technically over, but it's technically over for now, for at least a couple months, maybe a month, 2 months, who knows, could be next year, I have no idea. But for the rest of the stuff that I bring in here, we'll probably stack there, maybe some stuff up top, and we might go ahead and rip out that or just stack stuff there. You know, I'm not really sure quite yet, but that is really all I have for you guys on this final episode here. We have got the main majority of stuff that I wanted to get done. So thank you guys so much for coming along on this whole series. I appreciate it. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. A lot of waterfowl hunting episodes, deer hunting episodes, turkey hunting episodes for that matter. I haven't had one of those yet on my channel, I don't believe. Yes, I did. I had one early. Yeah, I had a turkey hunting episode. Anyway, that's besides the point. Fishing videos, all sorts of stuff. So if you would subscribe to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I think that's all I have for you. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.